Hi, this is Jessa's Juju, or Jessa of Jessa's Juju, and Hoodoo Honey, and Broomsticked.com, Broomsticked on Artfire, and Jessa's Juju on Facebook, and Hoodoo Honey on Twitter, and Jessa of the Real Witches. We're going to review some tarot cards. I've recently become an Amazon associate, so you're going to see my links everywhere for things I like and use. I'm not going to push anything I don't like or use myself. I'm not that hard up. But I figured, I'm an Amazon junkie. I think we're all Amazon junkies, aren't we? I mean, let's be honest. And I still prefer to buy cards at local shops and supplies if possible, but sometimes it's not possible, especially in a small town. So, you do end up on Amazon. So if we're all going to be on Amazon, use my affiliate links, please. Thank you. This first deck we're reviewing is, hang on, Earth Magic, Oracle cards, Stephen D. Farmer. And I'll put up some links tonight to this. I like these. That's my daughter. I knew she'd get involved in this video. Comes with a nice big book. I'm not a book person. There's one thing that annoys me is having to pick up a book. Stop. Okay, if you're gonna act like this, I'll turn it off. Stop. I am not a book person. I don't like to have to stop a reading and pick up a book to look up something unless I truly just don't understand it. But I like collecting tarot cards that are different than your traditional ones because I like the artwork and I like fun stuff. I like things that are a little bit more abnormal. And that's why I like these. They're pretty. See? But this is a very intuitive deck, and that's what I like about it. Let me show you some of the cards. Rainbow. Blessings. How hard is that to understand? Clouds, shape-shifting, change. Ancestors, generations, listening to wisdom. Your ancestors being behind of you. Also could be family patterns that you need to break. Rain, purification. I mean, I love these cards. Anybody can read these. Are great beginner's cards. These are great to just sit and play with because there's just no way you can screw up. New moon, promise. Promise of a new time, I'm looking through, hang on. Full moon, completion of a cycle. I mean, how do you screw this up? You can't. So this is a great deck for somebody not super comfortable with traditional tarot cards, that just wants to start fresh and try something new that's very pretty. Once again, Earth Magic, Oracle cards, Stephen D. Farmer. I do not have this on an Amazon link, but I will, and I'll put it on Mystic Market or Twitter or Broomsticked.com. Or maybe I'll probably just actually stick the link here in the comments. Okay, real quick. Not sure how much battery I have left. This is one of my favorite decks, and everybody makes fun of me. But I love this damn thing. It's the Housewife Tarot. I think I've actually mentioned this in video before. I still use this deck to this day. I just love this stupid thing. And I use the book. But I did write some keywords on mine. Just to help me when I'm doing readings. But there's like the 4 cups, and there's a little housewife having her drink. How can you not love that? Women will relate to this deck. Housewives, moms will relate to this deck. I mean, it's just, you don't need the book. 10 of Cups, look how many drinks she got. Celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on.
Yeah.
So it's also a good starter deck, especially for moms and housewives, because you'll look at the art and you'll know what the card means without having to look at this stupid book every 5 seconds, for the most part. And if you don't, it's okay. People freak out about writing. Now, if you buy a really expensive artistic tarot card deck, obviously you're not going to want to write your keywords on there. But a fun one like this, where it, you know, it's you're going to be using it all the time, write a couple keywords. Your keywords, not necessarily even with the book. You can go with the book, also go with your intuition, add the book's keywords as your own intuition keywords. So I do highly recommend those. I'm not usually huge on angels. I was in a local store called the Purple Avocado, and I really wanted a new deck, and this was the one I ended up picking. I don't know why. What it turns out this one's good for is getting messages from your ancestors, from your spirits, spirit guides. And I like that for that. It's got different little angels on it. I'm just showing you some of the artwork. Hang on. Trying to find a clear one for the camera. And here's Isaiah. Adriana, she's a friend of mine, actually. I know a girl named Adriana. Adriana, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. It tells you right on the card. You know, it gives you your message. That's why I like it as a way to get a message from ancestors and spirit guides, is because it actually gives you a message, not really the card meaning, but a message. And this is the messages from your angels. Doreen Virtue, we all know who she is. Yeah, they're blonde. That makes a lot more money than me. Yeah. So those are the ones I brought to kind of show. I'll put affiliate links to them all, because they all have kind of a different purpose, and I like that. When I do readings, I like to match the deck I'm using to the question. If it's like simple, does Tom love me questions, I'm probably going to actually use my wine cork runes, my own personal ones I've made for that, or my poker card deck for that I've made. Or if somebody does want, you know, some kind of message from their guides about their career or something, I would probably use the angel cards, or I might use the Earth Magic cards. I really do like those. Those are really easy to get a good reading on for a short question. The Housewife Tarot for longer readings, or more family-based readings, or if I'm working with a woman I know has 5 kids and a husband and she's struggling with work and stuff, I'm going to use the Housewife Tarot because it's going to match her vibration more. I have this huge, beautiful deck. I'm not going to put this on my associates because I can't even use this thing. It's huge. It's the Triple Goddess Tarot. And it's really complicated, but it's beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous. The artwork is gorgeous. That's the only reason I keep it, is because of the artwork. I'm going to maybe make something out of this someday. I don't know. I kind of want to sell it and get something new. If you would be interested in this, let me know. It's heavy though. It's going to cost a lot to ship. Another deck I have. Where am I? Oh. Okay, here are my wine cork runes. These are good for yes, no, simple questions. Diane, my friend, loves these. They're so honest with her. They're ridiculous. And these are probably, when I do my little live video with free readings tonight on my Jessa's Juju on Facebook, these are probably some of the ones I'll be using. But I actually intuitively made these as my handwriting, my own little symbols. I'm pretty much the only one that can read these because I know what I meant when I wrote it. Not everybody does. So these are my personal little ones I use. And then we have, yes, I use my teeth for everything. Hoodoo poker card deck with keywords. And this deck is kind of vicious sometimes. This deck is very brutal. I don't like to use this for readings. I'll use it for myself, and even then I kind of get offended by it sometimes. So I don't. I'm sorry. I fractured a rib. I'm having little problems breathing, but home. Arguments, separations. It's a very honest deck. But like I said, I'm not huge on bad news stuff, so I don't always like to use it. It depends on what I'm doing and how honest I really need to be. Then I have this cool little one that I don't even know what language this is. It's just cool because it was like poker card sized. I like poker cards. I actually collect, I'm in Nevada, so I collect poker cards. But it does have one English word on it. Like this one says fortune. So, I can kind of do these little mini readings, but literally it's like one little keyword on it. And there's no book on this, and it probably wouldn't be in English anyways. Sweetheart. But I kind of like them because they're different. If I can't get clarity on something, sometimes I'll turn to these just because they have so much. I mean, there's so many cards. This thing is thick. And it has a lot of stuff that other decks don't have. And it's just the one little English word, enemy, So if I was doing like a reading and I was getting like these weird messages and I couldn't quite figure it out, I might use this one as a clarifying. I'd be like, oh, enemy. You have an enemy you don't know about. Somebody's up to something behind your back that you don't know about. And sometimes they are great for clarification, but I don't even know if Amazon sells these. I don't know if I can make an affiliate link out of these. I don't even know what country they came from. I can't even remember where the hell I got them. I think maybe eBay. I'm not sure. A friend of mine asked me the other day, can people touch, oh my God, all the rules about energy and touching your cards. La la la. Okay, all you need is some sage. A sage between readings. Let people touch your cards. And it's okay to buy used cards. Unless, freaking Hitler owned the deck. Then, no, you might not want to ever touch that. I don't know if there's enough sage in the world for that. But, I mean, most likely it's somebody that maybe passed on or just had too many cards and wanted to donate them and wanted somebody to find them at a thrift store. Don't be afraid to pick those up. Pick those up. Sage them. It's fine. You'll be okay. You just sage them. Just cleanse them. And use them. Put your own energy into them. And I don't always... I'm such myself. I don't always let my clients shuffle. I do a lot of online readings, so I'm kind of used to shuffling myself for people that aren't, they can't stick their hands in there to shuffle. So a lot of times when I'm doing local readings, I shuffle for people. I don't even let people shuffle. You probably should let your clients shuffle, or your friends or whatever. You don't have to. If you've ever done long distance online readings, those people can't shuffle. You have to shuffle for them. So I don't think it matters, really, honestly. Just don't. My opinion. I don't like to read over spell work. Everybody knows that. I'm not doing health, medical, or legal questions. And I don't like to do bad news stuff. So what I prefer doing is like doing the angels and giving you a message from your guides, or just a very direct question. If it's really bad news, I'll tell you. I just won't want to, but yeah, if I have to, I will. So I might do readings again. I might go on my Facebook, in fact, in just a few minutes, and do some live free ones with all these decks and just kind of play around. Let's see what happens. But I did want to announce I'm doing the Amazon, the cat's in the background, the Amazon Associates program. So watch. I know my Twitter followers are probably like, what the hell is she doing? Because some of it's not Amazon. Some of it's like my Ibotta and my DoorDash and I've gotten really into like sharing stuff recently. But it's a great way. Do that. Share your stuff. If you like a product or you use a service or a business and you can get little extra money off referral codes, share them. Share them with me. I'm fine with it. I didn't even know my town had DoorDash until my daughter shared a link with me. So, share stuff. Never be afraid to share your favorite products and things like that. And it's a great way to make a few little extra bucks off your favorite products. We all need that. But for true spell work, which is what I do and what I'm known for my actual spell casting, Broomsticked on Artfire. And this is Jessa. Have a good night. Bye. Oops, I can't turn it off. Why won't it?